really like this portrait, but I feel like there's a few changes that I need to make in order to really bring the most out of this image. First thing I'll do is apply my Robin Radiance preset. I think that's just going to really make the greens and the browns look really good in this photo. And if you'd like to use this preset, there's a link to my full preset pack in my bio. Things are a little bit too bright right now, so what I'll do is head over to my exposure, drop this down just a little bit. I'll also bring my highlights down. I also want to drop my shadows down just slightly, and I'll also bump the whites down just a little bit. This image was shot at 3200 ISO, so what I'll do is come over to denoise and give it a denoise real quick. Things maybe seem a little dark now, so what we can do is go over to our masks, select a linear gradient, drag it from the top, increase the exposure, increase the warmth, and decrease the dehaze to make it really soft and glowy. Now to keep shaping this light, I want to do the same thing as we did with the top, but I want to do it to the bottom. So I'll create another linear gradient, drag it from the bottom, bump down the exposure just a little. I won't do too much, but just a little. That looks good. Now to make our subject pop out from this background just a little bit more, I'll go to create a new mask. I'll go select subject, and that does a great job. And all I'll do here is increase the texture, the clarity, and the sharpness. And that's just going to really bring out that detail in the deer. Another thing we can do to make the deer feel even more alive is to create a brush, zoom in real close on the eye, and with our brush we can paint on the eye like this and bump up the exposure by just a pinch. And that's going to really just make the deer feel a little bit more alive in our frame. And I want to add even a little bit more separation in between our deer and the background. So what we can do is add a radial gradient, make it completely feathered out. So drag this towards the middle. I'll even make it a little smaller. And what I'll do here is just bump up the exposure just slightly. And I'll also bring down my dehaze just slightly. And now this is hitting the deer, which we don't want. So what we can do is click on our mask, hit subtract, hit select subject, and now it won't be hitting our deer anymore. Here's the before and here's the after.